Hi everyone, today I'm going to show you how to create a balanced display in your hutch. So I have my middle level and I'm going to be focusing on this level for you because this is the focal point. This is where everybody's going to look first. First, I get lots of questions about this basket. I found it last Christmas on Amazon. I will give you the link for it, but I believe that they're still sold out. The only spot in my hutch where this fits because of its height is the middle shelf. So I had it on the left before. I'm going to switch it and put it on the right. Now you'll notice this is a very big center focal piece. So that's why I put it all the way on one side or another. I want to create a balanced display. So I moved it from the left to the right. So for my theme in this hutch, I'm going with lemons. I've already done one, but I want to show you how I decorate and I'm going to create a new one. So I got this basket at Michael's last year. It's whitewashed and that's why I like it. These lemons came from Hobby Lobby. They look so real, I love them. So because I have this big feature on the right, I want to balance it and I'm putting this on the left. And then I'm going to show you what I do next. So I have a set of farmhouse books that I'm going to take and put on top. Okay, so I'm putting this on top so that I could layer it and put other things on top. So this bottom here is acting like a riser. And I like it because you can see the lemons inside. So it's really unique and different. So this is a different way that you could incorporate lemons and risers into your display. So now I'm going to pick a piece that I feel like would fit the most on top of here. So I'm thinking about putting my spread right on top like this. Okay, now I have to play around with it because I might not like it, and that's the whole fun of decorating. So this is what I have so far, and I mean, really experiment, see what you think. So I might take this, put my salt and pepper up here, and maybe something else. Okay, you have to play around and move things in and out and see what you like the most. So I'm going to pull this out of the corner for you to see a little bit better. I decided to use a hardback book on top of my crate with the lemons because I felt like it supported what was on top better. And then I put my eat canister with the canister crowns from my shop that I make inside the nest, which you can find on my website too, and the boutique salt and pepper shakers that I absolutely love. So actually everything in this picture except for the canister you can find on my website if you wanted to replicate something like this. And really you could use any little crate that you find at Michael's. I'm sure that they have something similar, maybe Home Goods too. So I'm going to put this back carefully into the corner. And I want to angle it because I want that different angle there. Okay, so as opposed to having it like this, I want it like this, angled all the way in the corner so that I could fit the most in my shelf. So now that I have some vertical space and movement on the left and the right with my stacked bowls, I decided to add in my windmill from Hobby Lobby to give it some extra length too. But in front of that and in this middle space, I still want to have different levels using different kinds of risers, but I don't want anything higher than the left side and the right side. So that's how I'm going to make a balance. I just set up these risers for you to see. I want to see this riser, so I'm putting it in the front, and this ceramic riser I'm putting in the back because when everything is layered, you're not even going to see it. All you're going to see is the difference in height. So I really want to put my tea canister right here on this riser. And sometimes I like to tuck in a birdhouse right back here. So I'm going to arrange this then put this back here, like this. But I think that the T and the Peace birdhouse are too similar in height, and they just look like they're the same size and it looks bulky. So I don't like how that's arranged. So maybe I'll put a different accessory right here. Let's see. Maybe something smaller like the salt and pepper. But see how this is large and this is small and it looks hidden or small? It doesn't match. So I still need to keep looking for something that's going to work there. So I've been playing around with my different layers. I still have the wood riser here, but I put this fabric that I have in my shop over top of it, sideways, angled, to add this pop of blue color to go with the yellow. I love the blue and the yellow. And then I added some lamb's ear on either side and tucked it under the riser. Then I put 2 pasta bowls on top. I put 2 instead of the 4 because this is the height that I want. Now this is where we have to get creative and figure out how to put a riser inside of the pasta bowl so that it's hidden, but it's still tall enough. So I tried, I'll show you. I tried putting this on top, but it's too tall. So this is where I get creative with different pieces that I have laying around. I have this, but it's too wide, so it won't fit inside. So I'm going to experiment and try to find something that I could use. I have these bee wooden cutouts, so I'm thinking that I could use this to hold something else up, for example. So this isn't gonna work because the bee is too tiny and this is too wobbly. So this isn't gonna work. So I'm gonna keep looking. So I ended up using some greenery as a riser in my pasta bowls to lift the birdhouse out. Then for the tea canister, I used a sign that I had. So this is a sign in my shop, and if I'm not using it, I love the edge of it to act as a riser. It has a really pretty wood edge. So then I want something over here, but I want it to be subtle. So I double stacked my salt and pepper, and there's something that I'm going to put right here to block the stand so you don't even see them. So once I organized how I want my display up here, I go in and fill in with flowers. So this space here that I told you was going to be hidden, I used eucalyptus to hide that, and you can't even tell that it's being stacked. Then I filled in, I told you, with some green up here and some lamb's ear around here. Then I need to go back and add in my other fillers like my lemons because that is my theme. So I get to put some items all along here and here to fill it up. Now I don't usually stack everything up this high, but I'm trying something new because I feel like I need to fit in more items and decor. So if you want to fit in more, you have to raise it more. So that's why I did a lot of stacking. The only thing that I changed on this level was adding 2 ceramic lemons. Now you can use the cut half lemon in the front and the bigger in the back, or you can switch it. These things matter because it does make a difference. So here's the big lemon in the front and small in the back. I'm not sure which one I like better, so I'm just gonna keep flip-flopping to see which one's better. So I stuck in tulips on the right side with this pop of yellow. They're my favorite and can be found on my website. And I had to balance it with the left side and all the yellow that's going on over there. So having this yellow on the right balances all the yellow on the left. I even decided to add a little crown on my crown line salt and pepper shakers. I thought I'd do that just for fun. So again, I have a tall element of decor over on the left, I have it on the right, and I went from the top down and then up again to create this display. All of these things are factors into creating a layered display and a balanced display. So I start in the front, I work my way up, and you can see it both ways here. The display that I was making before this one was my butterfly display. I showed you that in my last video, and I just wanted you to see how cute these crowns are up close. So this one is in my website. I really don't want to take it off because I love the butterflies so much, but I am showing you a lemon display. So I'm going to show you what I'm going to put on instead. So last summer I showed you my bead halos. They are like the canister crowns, but this is a beaded garland that fits around canisters. So I want to put this on for a balanced look with my lemon display. I want some kind of earthy, natural look that the natural beads give to a display. So this is all I'm putting on this canister. And right now I'm working on my top hutch right here. So this is what I'm working with from my last display, and I take it down and work with something else all over again. Here is my finished hutch. To start over on the right, I have my spread with a crown on it. This is my faux cake. Then I have my double birdhouse watering can hanger. I came up with this design. It's new, so if you love having a watering can and birdhouse hang in your hutch or on your shelf just like this, you can check it out. I have salt and pepper with lots of greens on the bottom of the hanger with serve and toss. I got this ribbon from Hobby Lobby. It's a light burlap with polka dots. Then I have my honey, some tulips, and this Sunshine Crafty Home house. So this is my first layer. And moving on up to my next, this is my favorite, and this should be your focal point. So since I showed you last, I added this big flower right here and some more greens over here. Filling in with green really takes your display to the next level. It fills in all the spaces and it looks more put together and more full. So I love when that happens. This is my last layer. I have a You Are My Sunshine Crafty Home house with flowers that match all of the canister crowns, cookies, more tulips, my yellow buzz egg in its nest, blessed, more flowers, and I kept it simple for the last layer. So I hope you enjoyed this. I decided to make this video on how to balance a display. So I hope that this helps for all your summer displays. You can even watch my last videos to see how to decorate with spring and how to redo your Target dollar spot boots. So check it out. Follow me on Instagram at Crafty Home by Missy and check out my website www.craftyhomebymissy.com. Thanks for watching.